All right, gang, we're back for another Raw recap. April 22nd, 2024, Columbus, Ohio. For some weird reason, we're going to start out with Pat McAfee and Michael Cole in the ring. Michael Cole telling us what all is going to happen in the women's battle royal for the women's world championship, and then tag team title match, DIY versus Awesome Truth. All right, Jey Uso comes to the ring. He cuts a promo. Talks about how he's got a big match coming up. Then Damian Priest comes out and tells a story about them. They get face to face, and then JD McDonough tries to interfere, jump Jey from behind, and Jey ducks. Goes to kick JD McDonough with a super kick and hits Damian Priest, and Damian Priest is not too pleased. Look at the World Tag Team title match. Awesome Truth versus DIY. Good match. Awesome Truth win it. DIY come close. And then they're shaking hands. They're shaking hands at the end, and Tommaso Ciampa does not shake their hands and goes out of the ring. Clearly frustrated. D. McDonough and Damian Priest backstage. Priest is giving JD McDonough the what for, and then Santos Escobar and Dirty Dom show up. Dom's in a sling. Yeah, so what the fuck that's about? Definitely looks like there's some problem. I don't think the Judgment Day, I don't know. I don't see it lasting forever, or at least in this iteration. We didn't see Finn Balor tonight. I don't know what that was about. But whatever. Gunther and Imperium are in the ring. Gunther talks about, not being the champion anymore. Thanks Sami Zayn. Now he can be the hunter. Declares himself for the King of the Ring, which I don't even know when the fuck that is exactly. Oh, it's at the end of May. Never mind. Duh. It's in Saudi Arabia at the end of May. Like May 27th, I want to say. Probably Memorial Day weekend. Or Labor Day week. No, Memorial Day week. New Day comes out, cuts a promo. Gunther. Gunther tells Imperium to take care of it. And then we get New Day versus Imperium. New Day wins it. Match okay. The match is over. Gunther picks up his chair as he was sitting at ringside. Picks it up and throws it. Gunther walks off, and Louis Kaiser goes in and consoles Giovanni Vinci, and then he goes outside the ring, and then he attacks him, beats the piss out of him, and then he leaves him on the steps, and then he goes like 3/4 of the way up the ramp and runs down and drop kicks his fucking face on the steps. So I don't know if Giovanni Vinci's gone, or he's gonna repackage him, or whatever the fuck. Who knows? It is what it is. Then we get Drew McIntyre in the ring. Drew McIntyre pissing and moaning. He says he's going to be in the King of the Ring, and Sheamus comes down and pretty much telling him he's a bitch and needs to stop crying, that he's his friend and he needs to fuck up. McIntyre comes back and says he's his only friend, and he's going to stand there and watch his back. Then we get Sheamus versus Shinsuke. I don't know. Is it me, or I don't know? Shinsuke now, he's a jobber now? I mean, he was getting worn out for a while. He had some offense for a little bit, and then loses. Like I don't know. I thought that should be a way more competitive match. Not that I necessarily want him to beat Sheamus, but what the fuck? I don't know. It looked like they were doing something for a little while, but who knows? Got Sami Zayn backstage, cutting an interview, and Bronson Reed interrupts, tells him he's coming after the Intercontinental title, and then he walks away, and then Sami Zayn gets attacked from behind by Bronson Reed. Next we have Chad Gable and Alpha Academy in the ring. He tells us why he did what he did with Sami Zayn, and then tells Alpha Academy how they're a bunch of losers, and that they're going to win his Intercontinental title. It's all about Chad Gable now, and he wants them all about it. It's pretty interesting. It was okay. I mean, I like Chad Gable. He's got some personality. We could definitely do something with him more than what we do. think heel Chad Gable could be very interesting. Next, we have Andrade and Ricochet versus Santos Escobar and JD McDonough. Andrade and what's-his-face win. Andrade and Ricochet win. Then, after the match is over, they get jumped by Damian Priest, and he drops them over and then basically tells JD and Dom that he don't need them. Next, we have the women's Battle Royal for the Women's World Title. I'm not going to try to name all the people who are in it. Came down to Nia, Liv, and Becky. You can guess who won. Becky won for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe Liv's going to come back and win it at some point. I don't know what the point of that was necessarily, but whatever. Yeah, it was a decent Raw. Nothing great. No Cody. It's a surprise. No Cody Rhodes. All right, guys. If you like the videos, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to know when we're posting. As always, thank you for watching Big T's Wrestling Reviews and Recaps, and I will see you next time.